Hello, Derrick. I figured you're a very busy person, so uh, I think this might be a very good way for me to ask you questions. First of all, this is question 2A. We're supposed to get the home matrix for the robot the given robot for the assignment. Um, I have gotten a home matrix, as you can see here. Uh, this was done through RBT, rigid body tree. I have also made sure that the z-axis is inverted 180 degrees. You can see the inversion of the last transformation matrix. That means that if I input a positive, so if I just run this function now, you can see that currently the end effector is located at its maximum, so you don't see its translation. And if I add, for example, a 5 here and run it, we can see that the end effector is going down. So I interpreted the fact that we had to have the z-axis pointing downwards on the end effector, meaning that the the value we input, when we input it as positive, it will translate in the negative direction. So that's what I have done currently. I hope this is correct. If it's not correct, please let me know and maybe give me a hint. Now I'm struggling with 2b. Um, I'm thinking maybe this is a trick question to some extent. So in the beginning here, you're saying suppose the base frame has moved in the world frame, right? One thing we know, for example, is that the home position of the robot cannot change. It's the value cannot be modified. So I cannot set the base to move, like to have its origo moved in the world frame. So I've been talking with my classmates. We've been like speculating how this should be solved. Uh, one idea was to add a so-called fake body that would translate the robot in the given vector of the assignment. But after thinking a bit more of this and talking with another classmate of mine, I'm actually wondering, or we're wondering, does this actually have any meaning? Because the question is, what would be the position of the target point P10 located at the end effector frame expressed in the base frame of the robot, not in the world frame, right? That means that regardless of how we translate or rotate the robot space frame, the end effector is only in relation to the robot itself. So, as I'm interpreting this, the movement of the base frame doesn't actually matter because the end effector is supposed to be expressed in the base frame of the robot. So essentially, 2B would be, and this is why I'm asking you because it seems to be a bit too simple. Um, I mean, it's not too simple, but I'm worried that maybe it's too straightforward. The only thing I would need to do to solve 2B would be to set my joint home position. I think it would be joint position 2 would be set to plus 60 degrees, which I have to convert to radians, and the third joint in this case would be minus 60, and then I just get the home position, uh, and then when I input what the current end effector location is by changing my ABC values here to minus 5, 3, and 5, uh, 3 and 5. By inputting all of these, I would get the new home position, I would get the end effector expressed in the relation to the home position of the robot. Uh, Please let me know if I've understood this question correctly, or maybe if this is an error in the question. Maybe it was meant to be expressed in the base frame of the robot, but in relation to the world frame. Um, and if that's the case, the only solution I can see is that we add a fake body at the start. Essentially, we have another translation before all of the other things happen. Yeah, let me know if I hope I was clear enough with my question. Thank you for your time, Derek.